Hello Facebook ads people, I'm Konstantinos and today I'm going to answer one of your questions. So my friend 8ROAS here is asking one question which I consider a very good question, so I wanted to make just a video for that. Konstantinos, I have a question that I think is very important and people should know. In your experience, how much budget should we allocate to retargeting? Or what metric can we use to have an idea of how much to allocate? I was just watching a case study of some guy that had around 120k sessions a month on his store and he was spending 400 per day on retargeting. My stores have close to that amount of sessions, but I'm only spending like 60 on retargeting. Am I leaving money on the table? My retargeting has an average of 3.44 frequency for the month of August. Should I spend more money on retargeting? Okay, let's go step by step and answer this question. So, the first scale of the answer was all about watching someone else having a case study and what he or she was doing. The thing here is this, that every case is different, every store is different. Maybe for him, 400 makes sense because it's a product that needs more retargeting. Maybe for you, it doesn't make sense. So, you are right in the sense of watching what other people are doing. There are not specific percentages. Most of the times we say that 30% is good, 20% is good. But as you scale more and more and more, to be honest with you, keeping a 20% retargeting is going to be too much. For example, keep into your mind that if you're spending 100k, spending 20k per month on retargeting, maybe it's too much, maybe you need less. Maybe it's going to give you less ROAS, because in my opinion, retargeting is there to give you better ROAS in order to compensate for the volume ROAS that you're getting on your top funnel ads. Now, the thing is this, since every case is different, there are some metrics that you can watch and you can understand how this can work for you, and this is what you are asking actually in the next scale of the question. You are mentioning frequency, which is one of them. Let me tell you how it's working in general. First of all, you need to understand that when you are starting with a small budget, and these are concepts that we are discussing also in our retargeting videos, the one that has the thumbnail of Liam Nielsen.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Over there we are talking about how you can actually distribute the budgets. You are starting with a very simple bottom of funnel, very simple middle of funnel. The videos are there to watch it. And after that you are starting to see if you are going to break your funnel even more. What does this mean? You are watching, am I getting, for example, from my cold traffic 2 ROAS and I'm getting from my bottom of funnel and middle of funnel 6 ROAS? Yes, I can break down my funnel more. What does this mean? Instead of doing Instagram engagers or Facebook engagers in one ad set, I can do 2 different ad sets with each ad set having the Instagram engager, the second ad set having the Facebook engagers. With that way, I'm breaking my funnel more. I'm not just having one ad set which is having all of my middle of funnel audiences. I can do different ad sets that they have one of my middle of funnel audiences, each one on different ad sets. That way I'm going to have bigger budgets in my middle of funnel. I'm going to keep spending and I'm going to start increasing the number of sales I'm having from my retargeting. Does this mean that I'm going to have lower ROAS? Most probably yes. And this is the point that you need to decide based on your results, the amount of sales I'm getting and the ROAS that I'm having, am I happy with them? Okay. Also, the frequency is a very important factor, because if you are seeing that you are getting 10 frequency, it means that most probably you need to have a smaller budget because you are retargeting too much. So there is not a recipe to that. A lot of times people say just for the theory that it's 20 to 30%, something like that. In bigger budgets, I can tell you that it's 10%. But other than that, I think that you need to watch the different metrics. See if the difference between your top of funnel and middle of funnel, bottom of funnel ROAS is so different. And if you want to go lower on that, then you can break your funnel more and have more sales in your retargeting ads by that way. And also watch your frequency in order to understand if you're doing too much or too little. Other than that, I think that in your case, if you tell me that you have 3.44, I don't know the ROAS that you're having, but if you're spending 60, 3.44, it's not a frequency that I would feel like it's bad frequency, I would go even more. If I see that the ROAS is very high and I can go lower, but I wouldn't increase the budget of this campaign if I wanted to go. What I would do is that I would do another campaign and I would segment my audience, okay? I wouldn't just increase the budget of this campaign that I have as a retargeting. This is the thing that I would do. I hope that I'm answering this very good question that you had. And guys, if you want to learn more about Facebook ads, don't forget that you can check my book or my course. And until we meet again, be creative and be consistent.